they get so much attention simply because of the fact that they are women. Now, do not get me wrong, women are beautiful. They are. They're a great, you know, they're great to look at. They're kind of fun to talk to. Very, very few of them are fun to talk to, I should say. Okay, but they're great to look at. They're very, very appealing. They're attractive. This, that, and the third. And like it just kind of goes to show that whenever a woman tells me that she gets no attention, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna think that that's cap. Because there is absolutely no way that so many guys are out here catcalling to the point where catcalling can easily be turned into like today's world, right? Where catcalling could be easily turned into actual harassment, if that made sense.
I actually had a guy who was driving by. I was young, I was like 17, and he yelled out at me. He's like, "Hey baby, wanna put some lipstick on my dipstick?"
Shut your stupid.
Bruh. Hold on. I know I'm only like a few seconds into reacting to this whole thing, but she said when she was 17.
What is that?
You know what? Maybe as I progress later on into this video, uh, I might get a little bit better context so that I don't come off as. Well, the years haven't been too kind. Anyway, what's going on, everyone? It's FreeZen here, and welcome to another reaction. This time we're gonna be reacting to 100 women. Do you like being catcalled? Keep it 100. Whenever I hear catcalling, I hear like, I kind of like see like, you probably with your homeboys, you're out in the streets for whatever reason or whatever time of night or whatever. And you're just out there and you see like a very, very good looking woman just walk past you or whatever. Catcalling is basically when men see good looking women and then they they're walking by or whatever. And then they basically like trying to like spit game to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they necessarily like get close, like up close and personal with that woman that's walking by them, but I do know that they basically get that attention from those men who are on like the side of the street or whatever. They get that attention from those men, and it's basically just men expressing their, I don't know, their attention pretty much towards that attractive said female. So and I'm not gonna lie to you, this may sound rude, but she said when she was 17. I'm sorry, but that woman looks about 50, dog, honestly. And that's putting it nicely. She's probably like a very, very great woman too. She's probably like very, very nice, very, very cool, very like laid back, very easy to deal with. But she said the moment that she said that she was like when she was 17.
Have you ever been catcalled?
What's a cat call?
Yeah, like somebody on the street hollering
Oh
at you.
yeah.
Have you ever been catcalled?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All the.
Hold on.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, for the people who are watching right now, for the other men preferably who are watching this right now, you may or may not be just as confused as I am. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time.
I would say maybe 3 times a week.
Well, what do they usually say to you?
So, okay, I want you guys to understand something, right? Let's just look at this one more time. So it says we asked 100 women, have you ever been catcalled, right? Notice the whole freaking like montage, you know, the whole like sped up, like, you know, the whole like little like speed up effect that they had for this whole video. Notice how, you know, you just kind of like know straight off the rip. And I kind of want you guys to understand this because a lot of women will cap about this whole thing, right? Women will often say that they never get any kind of attention from men. Okay? You'll often hear women say that. Like quite a few times. I don't know why, but you will.
Have you ever been catcalled?
What's a cat call?
Yeah, like somebody on the street hollering
Oh,
at you.
yeah.
Have you ever been catcalled?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the time.
I would say maybe 3 times a week.
Well, what do they
So notice, right? Notice how like, you notice how different sizes, different kinds of women, different ethnicities, different skin colors, different orientations. Well, not orientations, but you kind of catch my drift. Different backgrounds overall, right? They get so much attention simply because of the fact that they are women. Now, do not get me wrong. Women are beautiful. They are. They're a great, they're great to look at. They're kind of fun to talk to. Very, very few of them are fun to talk to, I should say. Okay, but they're great to look at. They're very, very appealing. They're attractive. This, that, and the third. And, like, it just kind of goes to show that whenever a woman tells me that she gets no attention, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to think that that's cap.
You smell that? I smell cap.
Because there is absolutely no way that so many guys are out here catcalling to the point where catcalling can easily be turned into like today's world, right? Where catcalling could be easily turned into actual harassment, if that made sense. It could be turned to harassment, like even to the point where, where a woman feels like you're undressing them with their eyes, or undressing them with your eyes, right? A woman could just feel a certain way, and then all of a sudden you're put under investigation. You might even get, scolded at by society and everything, or worst case scenario, be thrown in jail or put to death for some other reason, simply by doing that thing right there. I don't know, some women have some connections out here. You know what I mean? Some women have some connections out here to where a man will literally kill for them, even if they're in the friend zone. You know what I mean? Even if they in the freaking friend zone, dog, they would easily get somebody to pack you up. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, and the thing that they disregard is the fact that women are not invisible to men at all. However, though, a lot of men are invisible to women in general. You know what I mean? So in other words, the men that they want to pay attention to them, they see them all the time. They're not invisible to them all the time. However, the average Joe is always invisible to most modern females. Not all, but most. Just gonna leave it at that.
usually say to you?
Oh my god, what do they not say?
Carpet match the curtains.
Do fries come with that shade?
I'll straight up fuck you.
I want you to sit on my face.
It was always like something I wore. They talk about your body.
Been commented on my legs.
Like, oh damn, nice ass.
Pog.
Pog?
Fat ass white girl. I don't even have a big butt.
Some guys rolling down their window from their car just whistling.
Whistling.
Don't whistle at me.
I'm not a dog.
Kinda sounds like they're calling me like I'm a
Whistling.
Hold on.
Don't.
Yo, is that homegirl from my last video?
One thing that's big for me is music.
Music?
Yeah, so can you give me like a top 5?
I like more like hip hop, R&B.
Do you like to dance?
That was cringy. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Psych! Oh, this is fun. I appreciate you. You were fun though. We could be friends. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Sorry.
Oh, it didn't turn.
Wow, and here's the infamous preview to this video right here. How embarrassing.
Red yet?
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Tell me about yourself.
Okay, I'm Gabrielle.
Give each other a chance.
Yeah, let's give each other a chance. Let's.
You wasn't gonna give him a chance at all, dog. Like, don't even cap like that. We all saw that you was in a rush to hit that button.
Let's okay, you want to do that? I do see you as a friend, though. No!
Stupid! I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
Very, very quick and simple. As far as like, you know, like you driving around the town with your buddies and everything. You roll down the window real quick. You see an attractive female. And you're just like, hey, yo, ma, yada yada yada, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? But if they look relatively like on the younger side, as in like below the age of 18, okay? De 18, all right? If they look relatively joven, then I'm just like, bro, you really got to reevaluate yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm speaking like half English, half Spanish for some reason. I don't know why. This is just how I feel right now. All right. You have to understand. When it comes to every video, you're not gonna get the same FreeZen that you had in the previous video. All right. Multiple personality disorder. That's all I gotta say.
Called?
No.
No.
No, if I had to think about it like that.
I have not, and I think about it a lot.
No, actually. It makes me very sad. In a weird way.
That's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. The very few women that we've seen so far, they've we're not even gonna cap. Some of them look like studs. Alright? They look a little more masculine than feminine. You know what I mean? Like, we can tell that you're clearly feminine, but as far as like how you look and everything, you look like a stud. You know what I'm saying? And that's not very attractive to a lot of people. So I can see that. I can kind of see. I can honestly see that. But as far as like the people, or as far as like the women that look a little more feminine than masculine, but they have not really been catcalled, I can think of other reasons, but it might get your boy canceled. You know what I'm saying?
Once.
And I will admit it bothers me less when femme presenting people do it.
I don't think I've ever catcalled from a woman.
Have you ever been catcalled?
Yeah, actually.
I can see why. Jeez, look at that hair.
The person I'm with now catcalled me. And that's how we got together.
You slapped me, you monkey! Marry me.
So it works. so, so it actually works.
That's how we met.
Have you ever been catcalled?
Plenty of times. I mean, like, look at me.
I know you like to thank you. Don't stain, but lean a little bit closer, see.
That is where you lost me right there. Okay.
Catcalled?
Plenty of times. I mean, like, look at me.
Okay. That's where you may have lost me right there. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And I'm not saying that she's not attractive. But when it comes to a woman who's like extremely like confident to the point where she's like self-absorbed, I don't know, Chief. It's personally, it's kind of a turn off. I'm not gonna lie to you, because now you think that you're better than anybody else, which may also mean that you think, at least, that you're better than me. All it takes, because a lot of people don't understand this, right? A lot of people just think that like, oh, a woman just has their intuition. They just know that they're better than the guy. No. Sometimes it could come down to the point where the woman just thinks that she's better than that man. To the point where she's like, oh, I deserve better. Let me leave this mofo. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to really think about that. A little food for thought. You know what I mean?
It doesn't bother me, I think, as much as other women.
I'll be honest, when I was young and insecure, it felt good.
It was kind of like, oh, he thinks I'm cute. It's when I feel my best self.
I got it down this time.
At least with that whistle, you knew.
It's cool to know that people think that, you know, you're good looking.
Like, I wasn't offended and I wasn't annoyed.
Yo.
Yeah, it's cool to know that people think that, you know, you're good looking.
Like, I was.
Yo, am I tripping? That's not a whole midget, is it? Wow. Okay. One thing that you cannot be mad about catcallers is the fact that I would say 98% of them, 98% of catcallers, 98% of catcallers really do believe and really do well. If they don't even believe it, at least they show it. They at least show that every single woman, no matter what shape, no matter what size, no matter ethnicity, no matter background, orientation, no matter all that stuff, they believe and they do show some kind of attention, some degree of attention to all women around the world. You cannot be mad about that.
I wasn't offended and I wasn't annoyed.
Sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, that means I look good today. Still got it, you know?
I don't mind male attention. I like men.
Low-key depends if they're cute or not.
If the person is super attractive, then you're probably gonna be like, oh, okay, hey, how's it going? And like turn around and talk to them.
I'm a firm believer of everybody deserves compliments. They make us all feel good. So if I see something I like, I have no problems complimenting, acknowledging it. Maybe I catcall.
How'd you feel in those?
You know what? You know what's crazy? The entire time she was talking, I was kind of thinking about that one female that was making that TikTok video. And she got viral. She got viral through that video, but for the wrong reasons.
And when I stand up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
Okay, I thought so.
She must not know who she fucking with.
Was kind of like trying to quote unquote expose men for looking at her in the gym when she was literally undressing in front of men to purposely get their attention so that she can, like, you know, so that she can have some kind of excuse to be rude to them, you know? I don't know why, but like she made me think of that one chick right there. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't react to that. I didn't put that, I didn't make a video of that whole thing. But when I saw that video, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, it really reminded me that like every time I went to the gym, because beforehand I was paying no attention at all to any females in the gym. Like I would go to the gym for about 2, maybe 2.5 hours. The entire time, ignore the mess out of women. The entire time, I wouldn't even like look their way. I would know that they're there, but I wouldn't even like look their way when they're working out or whatever. She definitely reminded me to keep on not paying attention to women in the gym for that whole reason right there. You know what I'm saying?
Complimenting, acknowledging it. Maybe I catcall.
How do you feel in those moments?
I always feel uncomfortable, honestly, when people approach me out of nowhere.
Unsafe?
It's kind of terrifying to be catcalled and provoke a sense of like unsafety.
I've actually had a time where somebody actually chased me for not wanting to give them my number.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
That's a little OD right there. That's a little OD. If she don't want you, dog, just keep it moving. Keep it pushing. You know, in that scenario, he probably was like super embarrassed that he got turned down by her at that moment. He was probably one of those dudes that was like basically trying to like put up a constant front of him constantly getting women left and right, yada yada. And it kind of backfired on him. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, as a man, we just have to like learn to face rejection, you know? And I'm not saying that you have to like go up to every single woman and get rejected from them, you know? If there's a woman that you personally like, that you personally find attractive, sure, go ahead, make that shot. You know what I mean? But like, don't be upset when she like, you know, when she rejects you or when she doesn't pay any attention to you. You know what I mean? Because that right there shows a lack of, you know, self-awareness. Just don't chase down a freaking woman if she rejects you, dog. Because I'm pretty sure that there's some other chick who will be more than down to give you some attention back.
Kind of just, oh, I gotta go, like don't want them following you. Like even if that's not realistic, that's how it felt in the moment.
As much as you want to stand up for
Yep. So this is kind of an equivalent to what I said earlier. Like I said, a woman doesn't have to know that she's better than you. As far as and when I say that a woman being better than you, right? She has her own car, she has her own job, she's doing well financially, she's saving up money, she's maybe even have her own business or whatever. She's doing well for herself. She's doing very, very well for herself. She is that modern day, quote unquote, boss babe of a woman that we have nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, all it takes for them is to think. Even if she's not, well, even if a particular woman is not better than you in any way, shape, or form, all it takes is for her to think that she is. And then she'll try to look for even better than you, even though you might even be the best thing in her life right now. You know? That scenario right there can easily be relatable to this current scenario right here. She said at the time, that's what it felt like. Remember, women are all about emotion. She felt this way at that time. So she felt uncomfortable about it.
Realistic, that's how it felt in the moment.
Even if it wasn't realistic, That's how it felt at the moment. Remember those words, remember.
As much as you want to stand up for yourself, it's just safer, sadly, to say nothing. So you just kind of have to take it.
How do you respond? Usually with the middle finger, or sometimes I just stare.
I'll just be like, you're crusty.
I think your mother would be ashamed of you.
But then in other circumstances, I'll just catcall back or make fun of them.
And being like, what, you want this? What do you got? Let's see your dick.